So, I would like to tell you how I handle some of these speech issues concerning minorities. First of all, I say black. I say black because most black people prefer black. I don't say people of color because it's dishonest. It means precisely the same thing as colored people, which is an insult. So if you're not willing to say colored people, you shouldn't be willing to say people of color. And besides, to me, the whole idea of color seems a bit specious, really. I mean, what should we call white people? People of no color? Isn't pink a color? And in fact, white people are not really white at all. They're different shades of pink and olive and beige. In other words, they're colored. And black people are rarely black. I see mostly various shades of brown and tan, and in fact, some light-skinned black people are darker than the darkest white people. I'm sorry, lighter than the darkest white people. Look how dark the people in India are. They're dark brown, but they're considered white. May I see the color chart, please? People of color is an awkward phrase that obscures meaning rather than enhancing it. What shall we call fat people? People of size? I also don't say African Americans. I find it cumbersome and confusing. Which part of Africa are we talking about? Egypt? Egypt is in Africa, but Egyptians aren't black. They're like the people in India. They're dark brown white people. But they're Africans. So why wouldn't an Egyptian citizen who becomes an Egyptian who becomes a U.S. citizen be called an African American? The same would apply to South Africa. Suppose a white racist from South Africa becomes an American citizen. Couldn't he call himself an African American? If for no other reason than just to bother black people. And what about a black person born in South Africa who becomes an American citizen? Is he an African American or is he a South African American? Or is he simply a South African American African American? You know, it's just so much more tedious liberal labeling. Liberals should be taught that labels divide people, and I think we could probably do with fewer labels, not more.
I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't set up the Twitter on fire.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm
sorry. My Lord. What did you just say? Stop the tape.
In a candid conversation between Raven-Symoné and Oprah Winfrey, the talented actress made a bold statement about her identity, expressing that she considers herself an American rather than specifically identifying as African American. Her statement caught Winfrey off guard, as the media mogul took a moment to process the actress' comment while jokingly warning her, "Don't set Twitter on fire." Why was Raven's statement going to set Twitter on fire? Nobody knows but Oprah herself. Raven-Symoné didn't get intimidated by Oprah's words as she went on to defend her stance, explaining that she doesn't know where her roots go. She doesn't know how far back they go. She doesn't know what country in Africa she's from. But she does know that her roots are in Louisiana. Therefore, she's an American, and that's a colorless person because we're all people. She went on to add that she has a lot of things running through her veins. But Oprah, who is used to people rolling with only her narrative, started telling Raven-Symoné that she was in for a lot of flack for saying she's not African American and decided to give her another opportunity to be precise about her perspective. And this was Raven-Symoné's response. "I don't label myself. What I really mean by that is that I'm an American. I have darker skin, I have a nice interesting grade of hair. I connect with Caucasians, I connect with Asians, I connect with black, I connect with each culture. Aren't we all melting pots? Isn't that what America's supposed to be?"
I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't set up the Twitter on fire.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
My Lord. What did you just say? Stop the tape right now. Okay.
I will say this.
What?
I mean, I don't know where my roots go to. I don't know how far back they go. I can't go on, I don't know how far back, and I don't know what country in Africa I'm from. But I do know that my roots are in Louisiana. I'm an American. And that's a colorless person. Because we are all people. I have lots of things running through my veins.
I mean, you're going to get a lot of flack for saying you're not African American. You know that, right?
I don't label myself.
Okay. So I want you to say what you really mean by that.
What I really mean by that is I'm an American. That's what I really mean. I have darker skin. I have a nice, interesting grade of hair. I connect with Caucasian. I connect with Asian. I connect with black. I connect with Indian. I connect with each culture.
You are a melting pot in one body.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Isn't that what America's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.